He saw her again every night, every single night, aided by whiskey and despair. But it wasn't her, just something he projected. When the vision departed, loneliness pained him with a heart-rending brutality, and gazing upon the portrait of Lenore only deepened his agony. That night, something different occurred. Someone rapped on his door in the midst of the early morning, an untimely summons for a man who only awaited death. Perhaps it was his summons, for on the other side of the door there was no one. Upon returning to the living room, he halted his steps along with his breath. In the midst of the room there was something motionless, sinister, terrifying. He couldn't see its face, nor did it make any movement. It just stood there, like a macabre mannequin shrouded in a black pall. Summoning the courage of one with nothing to lose, he circled around the figure to face it. A chilling terror enveloped him. The face of that thing was the white skull of a raven, a face that did nothing, a body that didn't shift a single muscle. He swallowed hard, and thinking of the effects that whiskey usually wrought upon him, he yelled at that thing. But it didn't react. Without warning, the raven skull turned and stared him straight in the eyes. He recoiled, frightened by the unexpected movement. The raven spoke. "Nevermore." It was the only sentence that emerged from its bony countenance. He glanced over the sinister character and saw the painting of Lenore. He felt that pain once again, screamed in desperation, unleashed his frustration upon the spectral figure. Yet it only returned the same phrase: "Nevermore." Disturbed, he confronted the figure that came to interrupt his lament, and it, without even flinching, opened its shroud, revealing in the deep darkness within the lifeless body of Lenore. And as if asserting its devastating power, it reiterated, "Nevermore." Terrified, the man retreated until he hit the wall. He closed his eyes and pleaded for peace. When he opened them, his surprise was greater. Before him stood Lenore, radiant, beautiful as only his memory could bring back. She looked at him and whispered in his mind, "You have to let me go." He denied as the image of Lenore faded before his eyes. He collapsed to the floor and understood. The pain would never leave him, nevermore.